Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how I modify my Tamiya 1/14 scale truck drivers, and what I do is I make their arms posable. That is, you can move them to any position that you like and they stay there. This has a couple of advantages. One, you don't need to position the arms to glue them on, and that usually involves mounting them in the truck and trying to fiddle through the windows to get the glue in and then hold them in the right place while the glue goes off enough that when you take it apart they don't move. And the other one, of course, is when you take the top off the truck or put it back on, there's a danger of getting something caught or snagged on the steering wheel when you're putting the top on the truck or taking it off. So on mine I make the arms posable. You can move them out of the way, put your top on your truck and then move the arms down onto the steering wheel, and it's a much nicer way of working. It's quite a simple operation to carry out. It does require a little spring that we'll get to in a minute. So this is my finished truck driver, and is been modified in that way. So now I've got a brand new one on open kit, and the parts that we need out of this are the front and back of the body and the two arms, which are two parts. So we just open that up, and I'll take out the parts that I need. So the arms come with two parts each, and I'm going to cut those out and glue them together and cut out the front and back of the body, and then we'll continue. So here are the parts that I've cut out, and I've glued the arm halves together, and this is a little spring I'm going to use. So the spring size is it's a 0.3mm wire, and it's an extension spring, and it's approximately 10mm long. And these are widely available on eBay. Mine came from a box of various springs. I think it was a Rolson box. And what we're going to do is, on the inside of the arms there's these ball joints. We're going to put some holes in there, feed the spring through the holes, and that'll give us the action that we need. So to make sure I get the holes in the right place, I'm just going to mark with a Sharpie where the holes are going to go, and they should be about halfway down from the top of the ball down to the base, and one hole on each side. And then again one hole on each side on the other arm in approximately the same place. The positioning isn't all that critical. And then using a little 1mm drill bit, I'm just going to drill through where I've marked on the four positions. It's very soft and quite thin, so it doesn't take much to drill through, and using one of these little handheld drills makes it nice and controllable. And just clean out the holes there. And just do the other one. There we go, 4 holes. So now just need to fit the spring through the holes, and to do that the end's closed up, so what we'll need is just a little pair of pliers just to open up the end of the spring a little bit so it's free to go through the holes. There'll be a close-up shot at the end. The camera won't work very well on very close up, so I've done a photograph that's shown at the end of the video if you need to have a closer look. So just fit the spring through those holes. Open up the other end of the spring. And fit that end through. A little bit of trouble with this one. Just open the spring up a little bit more. Again, it's not critical at all, as long as it's a spring between the two bits of plastic. That's the objective. It really isn't important at all exactly what it looks like, because no one's ever going to see it. And it's not quite going through that hole. No, can't get it through. This one's been a bit of a pain. So what I'll do is I'll just see if there's a bit of swarf or something stuck in the hole, just a bit of a burr maybe, that's stopping the spring going through cleanly. Clean it out. This is a warts and all video, of course. And there it goes. Yeah, right, we're in. So that's what it looks like. So you've got the two arms with a spring in between, and then when they go into the body, which again could be a little bit fiddly to hold it all if you've only got one pair of hands. And when the front goes on like that, then that's it done. Glue those together and we're in. And there's the arms all nice and posable, and job done. And that's my close-up shot of the finished mod.